¿Qué pasa, mi amigos? Mi nombre es Samuel y mi identidad. Another day, another month. What's up, guys? Just wanted to give you guys some type of update. Been real busy. Seen some of my projects that have been posting over the weeks. The one titled "The Promised Land." Been working on the car and got some other things that I haven't posted yet. So, just been wanting to give you guys an update and give you guys an encouraging word. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to all those who are graduating. My cousin is graduating in a couple weeks. My brother graduated last week, as you can see here in this video. And it's just a lot going on, so I just figured I'd take a moment, take this opportunity to say congratulations to all those who are graduating this month. This is the opportunity for you to take the time to try to get some type of realization of who you was created to be. You accomplish things, you were successful in things, and now that you're successful in those things, it's time for you to take the next step, whatever that may be. So, with that being said, that's the reason why I'm titling this message Identity, because a lot of people, we accomplish things at times. I mean, I know I accomplished things in the preliminary stage of my life, and even though I accomplished high school, going into college, and some other things, I still didn't know who God created me to be. So, with that being said, it wasn't up until recently, at October 3rd, 2014, that I truly accepted Christ into my life, and I kind of grasped an understanding of who He created me to be. As I explained last time I spoke, I'm embracing my name Samuel because I know He hears me. With that revelation, I'm moving forward and trying my best to put away some of my old ways and trying to take initiative and do something different, which is one of the reasons why I'm recording and putting some of these YouTube videos up. Is just try something new and trying to hold myself accountable, and hopefully you guys can hold me accountable along the way to go step forward and just make some changes, continue to make changes as I move forward, because identity is key when you live. You gotta know who you are, who you was created to be. Well, really, you got to know who you was created to be to know who you are. You know, there's so much different things out there where, you know, so many identity ideas just leads to a brick wall, and then many people just kind of crash, you know. And I could speak on certain topics such as that. So one of the major things that stood out to me when it comes to identity is understanding who you are, understanding who God created you to be in that revelation. Understanding who God created you to be really tells you who you are. There is no other identity for anybody. You know, we can always paint a picture, but without the first author, it's just vain. You know, one of the things that stood out to me in my journey to understand who I was created to be is, one of the things that helped me understand that I had to go through a whole different process. I had to deconstruct every single thing in my life. You know, all the way down to, you know, why do I have hands? Why do I have eyes? Why do I have nose? Everything has a purpose. You know, my hand is used for this, and my nose is used for that. And I even took the time to even break down even deeper into that, like atoms and cells and why they hold together and all of that, and just deconstructing life in general, deconstructing internally things inside me, as well as deconstructing, you know, simple things like trees and birds and bees and grass, and how life just works, and everything just seems to intertwine and work together and has a purpose. You know, I was able to relate the concept of all of that into gaining an understanding that somewhere along the line that I had some type of purpose. And once I was able to relate and intertwine that stuff, and I was able to deconstruct my past and all the way back from my childhood growing up, and to realize, you know, that my parents, my family, my friends, my associates, you know, people I work with, all of those people made me who I am today. And with the essence of that, I can take this and go forward. My skills that I was blessed with, and the things that I've learned along the way, to try to in my hobbies and the things I like, and to try to gain a better understanding of why I'm here and who I was created to be, and taking all that information and presenting it in front of God. A good revelation was given out, you know, starting to, you know, starting with, you know, simple stuff like in Jeremiah, where God says he knew you before you formed in your mother's womb, you know, stuff like that. I was just reading the Bible, getting an understanding of identity in that aspect. Different scriptures like being a sacrifice, a living sacrifice. Romans 12 and 1 and 2. You know, being able to understand the difference between what's good and what's bad, and how everything relates to God's will. All of that just kind of gave me a revelation on just simply on how I can move forward, So going forward, you'll hear about a lot of projects that I've been working on, a lot of things that I've been being involved with. I have recently been, I originally joined the church, as you can see here in this video. In that video, I'm reaffirming my relationship with Christ, because I've been had a relationship with Christ since 2014, but this is me reaffirming, and hopefully I'll have a baptism soon. Trying to explain all this is a little bit difficult for me because I'm new to being expressive. As I said before, I was an introvert, but as I go forward, I hope to be a little more detailed in how I express myself and how I put all this together. But hopefully you gain an understanding about what I'm saying about taking things apart, deconstructing life, deconstructing things around you, deconstructing things in you, and being able to paint a picture and understanding how to put all that back together to kind of get some kind of concept of how to go forward, especially when you have the guidance of Christ. One of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is for years I've been doing we all pray, but one of the things I've been doing is because my thought patterns are everywhere a lot of times, and I have problems trying to focus sometimes on a lot of things, especially when it comes to prayer. So what I've gotten in the habit of doing is writing my prayers down. Not just my prayers, but any visions or dreams that I get. So anytime I get lessons or anything I want to share with you guys, a lot of times they are influenced by something I've come out of here or one of these. These are my prayer books over the last couple years. I write my prayers in there, and then I go back over and read one or two every day to kind of get a understanding of how God may have answered it. Because a lot of times I do go back in there and write prayers in there, thanking God for answering something that I asked for. Whether it was practical, physical, or just a simple answer to some type of wisdom. Because we can all have skills and be smart in a lot of things like computers or electronics or things of that nature. That's the practical aspect. But if you don't have wisdom, then somewhere along the line you'll be misguided and you hit a brick wall. So it's just important to try to seek wisdom from from God, Jesus. So I said a lot. I wanted to say more, but my nerves are getting to me, and I just wanted to go ahead and just be a little open about those things. Once again, those who are graduating this month, congratulations, and just go forward and try your best to gain a better understanding as to how to handle what's ahead. So with all that being said, this is SGRLALives, and